Everyone, thanks so much for joining us at opendoors.la. I am your writer and host, Ethan Cancula, and today I am joined with Manada. What's going on, Manada?
What it do, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? So where are you from, bro?
I'm from Highland, the IE Inland Empire. Um, this has been my home for the last couple of years. So I've just been out here.
Cool, cool. So,
Yeah.
so you're a member of the Stunna Posse cult, right? And this is why I'm super excited to talk to you, because you guys are literally crazy. When I think of the Stunna Posse cult and everything I see online, I think of you guys as kind of like this hip hop EDM. Tyler the Creator's Odd Future. You know that group, bro? They
Yes,
like the TV show
yes.
they had. He was like, "I like cheese. I like cheese. I like cheese."
Loiter Squad. That's
Bro,
my
yeah,
stuff.
Loader Squad. Yes, bro. Literally, like if you could be like a TV show group, it would be the EDM Loader Squad because like in the
Oh, that's
vlogs
sick.
and things, bro, it's so funny and like I always see you guys doing like crazy stuff. So what is your role when you're a part of this cult, the Stunna Posse cult? What is your kind of role? What do you kind of do with that?
First off, my primary role is I just make music. I love just doing like all my melodic stuff and everything. But on the sides, I help edit the vlogs here and there. If anybody needs help with maybe like getting like a write up done for a post or anything, I'll help them be like, okay, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should include this information.
I gotta
That's
ask you. I gotta ask you,
yes.
bro. So were you responsible for this?
Oh no! So that's shout out Mason Needlighter. Mason Needlighter handled that art, and he's
This is,
the
bro.
fucking legend.
This is a dope piece of art right here. And just like if you see, there's a post going around on some of the Stunna Posse's IG of this album cover and some crazy cool visuals. Were you a part of that
Yes.
process and like how that came about? Because like the guns, there are these weapons here kind of flicker on and off, and so do the
Yeah,
eyes and the dragon. For
yeah,
those of you that haven't seen it, check this art out for sure on their IG.
yeah.
Super cool, man. Super
So
cool
I
art.
personally didn't have any part in the visual aspect. That's mostly been just Mystic, and we've had Fluid help with our visuals as well. But Mason Needlighter like rushed that art. Like I remember Missy showed me that, and I was just blown away because I was just like, Jesus, this is crazy. This is like next level.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool,
So
cool.
that's
So is that you in the picture right there?
that is me. Yes, that is me.
Do you have any experience like handling those kinds of weapons, or have you is weapons at all? Is that something that you've ever done?
Honestly, not like I've done like paintball and like laser tag and everything, but my aim is just too trash. I mostly just play like fighting games. Like I'll play Smash. Like if anybody wants to Smash
Oh,
Day,
for
that's
sure,
fine.
bro.
Like
Who's your favorite character?
oh Lucas,
Oh, for
Link,
sure,
and Captain Falcon. Those are like my main three. Those are my dudes.
bro. I love that you play that. You play it on the Switch. The
Yes,
new
Switch.
Switch. I don't have a new Switch,
We
but I've been wanting that specific game and like Nest, dude. Cause I got the bat, bro.
oh
We hit people out there for real, bro. For real. I love that.
hell yeah.
Yo, so let's sidetrack a little bit to your music. You had a new song come out in your SoundCloud. Can you speak a
Yes.
little bit about that song and where that came from?
Most definitely. So as many people are aware, the Black Lives Matter movement was very prominent at the beginning of this year, and unfortunately, it's kind of started to fade away with everything else going on in the world, such as COVID and everything. So Mystic and I teamed up to make a track called "Fuck the Police." Much like the NWA track and everything,
Oh,
and
for sure.
it's been a very controversial track because you got people on one side like, oh yeah, fuck the police, they're fuck oppression and everything, and then you have the other side like, oh, maybe you should respect our law enforcement and everything, and we decided to release that as a statement that we are against not only the brutality that's come across the African American community, but the Latino community as well. Just in fact, some Caucasian communities where there may be lower income, we see a very vast difference in the shift in how police act towards communities with a better socioeconomic status as opposed to those on the other side. So we wanted to have a track that reflects our views on that, and that's why we released that track.
So knowing that that's a controversial title, right? Like
Yes.
like that is like already going to upset some people, and also maybe going to spark some fire in some people,
Yes.
right? And it can be some much needed fire, I will say.
Yes.
So why that title? Why really go out there with that title? And what does those words really mean to you? Like anything that you want to speak about?
So for me personally, like I feel that we needed to do that kind of title to just kind of spark a discussion. We needed people to see that title, not only just groove their heads to it, not only be like, oh yeah, this is a fire track, but just kind of realize what's going on in the world. And for us personally, like we've had experiences with police officers that have not been the most favorable, you know. And that being said, I'm more than well aware that not there are cops that step up and try to veer away from the stigma that is
Hmm.
the wrongful arrests and the unmarked vehicles, and that's another thing. Like just in Portland and even in New York, like not too long ago, you just have these cops just in these unmarked vehicles just taking people off the street, not
It's
knowing
still
where they're going.
happening. It's still
It's
happening. I don't even know
happening.
if they're cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I
You
don't know
know,
what they are. I don't know if like they're being infiltrated with lookalike
but
civilians that
exactly,
now are kind of given the authority to do that. If like you can, because this thing is happening, and like what stops
exactly,
people from jumping in, jumping
exactly.
in and being a part of that power and being a part of that oppressive role, right?
That's why even like the whole entire Stena Posse group, we went out and we actually protested, in a city with very racist history. So for us, it was a, I wouldn't say it was a scary experience. I would just say that it was an experience that had to happen because mind you, it was a very peaceful protest. No riot came up. We didn't throw anything. We didn't
Mhm.
none of that. But it was just it was a situation in which there was a lot of conflict because we pulled up and then you already had people like already in the corner kind of waiting for like people to get rowdy and start something so they can come in and and with that being said, I just feel people need to understand what's going on because I feel a lot of today's climate is based around avoidance and just kind of blinding yourself to that and kind of like, okay, well, it's not affecting me, so I'm just gonna not pay attention to it, or it's very similar in the coronavirus cases where it's like, oh, I don't have the virus, so I
Mhm.
don't see why
I'm
I should have
healthy.
to.
Mhm. Why
Yeah, like
should I
I'm
wear a
good.
mask? Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a very similar situation. Whether or not you're healthy or whether or not you're oppressed, you need to know about what's going on.
Mhm.
So I felt, in fact, I shouldn't even say I. We felt, that this track needed to spark that. It needed to bring
Do
people.
you feel like you're getting that? Do you feel like
Oh yeah, most definitely.
cool?
Like we've most definitely like, and it's crazy because I released it on my Facebook, and then I had my mom text me. She's like, "What is this track that you just put out?" So
Oh,
I
for
was
sure,
just,
for sure. I'm
and
sure
then
your mom's a fan, but also like needs
yeah,
to know. You know what I mean? And I hope that your parents support you. That's a
yeah,
thing. But it's it's a nice support to like just check up. And so how did she react when you kind of like expressed what it meant to you and like why you put that out? What was
yeah.
her
Then she
reaction?
after I explained it, she was kind of like, "Oh, okay." Like she was very taken back because of the title, with the profanity and just like the blatant like
Oh, for
you
sure.
know but she understood after that. My dad was already kind of like cool about it because like he was like, I get what he's saying. I'm just gonna let him do it. It's just music, But at the end of the day, it's a little bit more than music. It's a straight statement, So that's the power of the title behind it,
Mhm,
basically.
mhm. Now, I'm going to switch tracks here a little bit. Now, by the time that this interview comes out, I imagine that your new song will already be out. Can you talk to me a
Yes.
little bit about this new track you got dropping August 1st?
Yes. So I have a track dropping on Myopic Sounds. They have a compilation coming together. It's called Lambo. This is probably a track that's a little bit away from my signature style, but I just really wanted a gritty track. I just wanted a track to get people just like knocking their heads and everything. So I made Lambo, and I was just really happy with the outcome.
Cool, man. Yeah. So being a part of the Stun Up Posse cult, I mean, what I hear about the Stunna Posse cult is that they're always doing illegal activities. That is something I always hear, but like, I don't know what those activities are. I mean, they're illegal, right? So like, it's not
Yes,
something
yes,
you don't post online share about. It's just like this thing is going on,
yes.
and whatever it is, it sounds like you need to be there, like it's a scene, right? So, is there anything that you could share with me, without like dropping names or without like trying to cause too much of a ruckus? Maybe something from a few years ago, maybe something that you weren't even a part of, right? The Stunna Posse cult, whatever it is. What is like the craziest situation that you can kind of
Oh
share?
my, oh my God! The craziest, the absolute craziest situation. It was July 4th. Um, a couple of friends and I were very drunk, and we were just lighting some fireworks. Just the usual. You know how it goes, like Happy Fourth. So we're lighting off fireworks, and then we had a firework go off into a direction, and it landed in a field, right? But it was a dry field. So the minute that firework let off, like the entire
No
field
way.
just caught on fire.
No
So I was like,
way.
oh my God, what the hell are we gonna do? So we're like rushing, we're like grabbing water and everything, trying to put it out. And I don't know how, but like no one got hurt. Like no house got burnt,
Mhm.
no car got like yeah. So
Well, you guys
all
managed
in
to put it
all,
out.
yeah, we put it out, thankfully,
Okay,
but it
that's
was like
dope.
wildfire.
Bro, that is crazy. I'll tell you what, you need to turn those vlogs into the Stunna Squad, like Loader Squad, the Stunna Squad,
Yeah.
bro. And I'm sure there will be people to tune in every week, every week.
we it's funny you mentioned that. I can't say too much, but
Cool,
just stay
cool. It's an
tuned. Just stay
idea.
tuned.
It's an
It's
idea. I
it's
hope
an
that
idea.
I hope that there's things in motion.
Yes,
I
indeed.
like
Yes, indeed. See.
Well, cool, cool. Well, thank you again so much for joining me. For more information, make sure you check out his IG at I am Manada. I've been your host, Ethan K. Kula. Thank you so much for joining me at OpenDoors.LA. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.